But with that said, let's go ahead and dive into some Week 7 action. And with that, we're going to start with the Giants taking on the Eagles this Thursday. And that's going to be an 8:20 p.m. Eastern kickoff at the Link. The Eagles are the 6-point favorite. Total's 44.5. We're 3-0 in our last 3 Dog of the Day tier package plays on patreon.com/Brock Page. And access to that premium sports content. And that particular package costs just $4.99. We're also hitting at 65% in our last 21 crowd pleaser teasers on that site as well. We currently have over 790 members signed up and active on that page. And if you want to join those folks and get in on the action, the link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/Brock Page. Now the G-Men are plus 210 for a straight up win on the money line. And if you like the Giants catching the 6, they're minus $110, getting the job done against the number. Now the Giants are coming fresh off their first victory of the 2020 season, a 20-19 effort over division rival Washington. 4 out of the Giants' 6 games on the season have been decided by one score. They've been highly competitive despite their record. Darius Slayton has 25 catches for 406 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's averaging over 16 yards per reception. Now, this Giants defense also has 15 sacks on the year, 8 takeaways, thanks in part to 4 interceptions from this secondary. Blake Martinez leads the defense with 64 tackles, 2 sacks, 5 tackles for loss, and a fumble recovery. Williams and Fackrell each have 3 sacks apiece. And James Bradbury's got himself 2 interceptions from that corner position. The Giants defense held their opponents to 19 points or less in 3 out of their last 5 ball games. Now they're taking on an Eagles squad who's on a 2-game losing streak, just 1-4-1 for the entire season. This Eagles team is giving up 28 points a game, and they haven't held their opponents to less than 20 points once. This Eagles secondary has just 2 interceptions on the season. Meanwhile, offensively, Carson Wentz has been sacked 25 times for an average of 4.2 sacks per contest. Wentz is also completing a dismal 58% of his passes, and he's thrown 9 interceptions. He's currently thrown for more interceptions than touchdowns. And when facing a pesky defense like the Giants, this stat certainly won't help. The Eagles are averaging 1.2 fumbles per contest. Now, the Eagles are also a winless 0-2 this season at the Link. And when it comes to the total in this one, Philadelphia's last 5 straight all got over the total of 44.5 points. Their defense just hasn't been good enough. Meanwhile, 2 out of New York's last 4 got over that number themselves. Now, when it comes to the injury report, C.J. Board and Darnay Holmes are questionable for the Giants. Meanwhile, for the Birds, Ertz, Sanders, Jackson, Driscoll, and Wallace are all questionable for Philly. Give me the New York Football Giants plus 6 and the over 44.5 in that game. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for NFL Week 7. Happy Monday to you. Hopefully you guys are coming off a great weekend, a fantastic weekend. Now, before we dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, I just want to quickly remind you once again that we are currently 3-0 in our last 3 Dog of the Day tier package picks on patreon.com/Brock Page. And access to that particular package costs just $4.99. We're also hitting at 65% in our last 21 crowd pleaser teasers on that site as well. We currently have over 790 members signed up and active on that site. And if you want to join them and get in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/Brock Page. And moving on, we're going to take a look at the Lions squaring off against the Falcons, 1 p.m. Eastern start time this Sunday in Atlanta. The Falcons are the 3.5-point favorite. Total's 56 and a hook. The Lions are plus $135 for an outright win. And if you like the Lions catching the 3.5, they're minus $118, getting the job done against the number. Now, Detroit